Hey everybody, Kane Nakasugi, and I wasn't gonna make a video for a long time because am moving. I'm actually in my new place right now, setting stuff up. But A&W dropped some massive news, and I'm gonna talk about it totally unedited. We're just gonna get it out of the way. Let's do it. So for starters, they announced that the format is all new. Sure. Okay, so let's. So the qualifiers are the exact same. Totally fine. Moving on. The semifinals are Ninja versus Ninja based off of their seeding. Now, this is a little similar to something that I've watched before, and that would be Ninja Warrior France. Ninja Warrior France, however, does way too much. If you saw my short recently on Ninja Warrior France explaining their format, it's messy. There's so much going on there. And so, I'm glad that A&W is actually keeping their qualifiers the same because it's not too super convoluted, it's not messy, it's not dumb. But the semifinals being Ninja versus Ninja also does bring new opportunities for the show, at least to be better in quality. Maybe not get ratings, but be better in quality. Because I know people don't like Ninja versus Ninja. It's Ninja versus the course, not the competitors. Man, who cares? Vegas is still a thing, so Vegas gets to stay. You guys can be happy about it. Now, the thing with Ninja versus Ninja semis is because they're based off of placements and qualifiers, you actually don't really have to worry about unbiased matchups or people being robbed. And actually, I think this is going to be pretty shocking overall because what Australia did, they tried to pit best friends against each other, and production totally just picked their opponents. Like it was so favoritism, rigged, whatever you want to say. It was dumb. France does it by placement in qualifiers, and that is how A&W is going to be doing it, and honestly, that leads to good matchups. Not to mention, the American field of competitors is just so far ahead the rest of the world right now. They are so fast, and we're actually going to see quick races. The A&W course designers know what makes a Ninja versus Ninja course, and at the same time, things could actually be okay. I also think that for those of you who complain about the teens constantly winning and all that stuff, speed is actually an equalizer. If you want the teens to possibly get dethroned by some of the veterans and vice versa, speed courses might be your best bet, because if this were like a stage 3 type course, the teens are likely going to win overall. Speed, maybe more of a chance for the older guys. And so, with that said, I'm actually looking forward to it because it's fairly set up. The course has potential, maybe. I don't know. And, I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind when it comes to the format itself. What concerns me is that they're filming seasons 15 and 16 back to back. For one, the contract only goes up to season 15. Season 16, we don't know if that's even happening. They could film it and just say, oh, it's never going to air. Here's what happened, but it's never going to air. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is, I don't know. I don't think obviously, if someone doesn't cons in the first time and they're not like super close to winning, the second time around it's probably going to be worse because they're not going to have time to train for it again. Granted, Austria did this where they actually filmed seasons 2 and 3 back to back, and in season 3 we had a Konzen. The problem, that person was not Austrian, so it's not really like historically a good example. Bro, it's cold. It's cold. This is my first time in cold weather. I went from Hawaii to a state where it drops down to like 40 degrees at night, and like 40 is not bad, but my hands are numb right now. Anyways, so those are my thoughts on A&W's big old announcement. Kind of nuts, kind of crazy. What do you guys think? Did I make you feel better about the semifinals? I don't really care. Have fun, subscribe.